Anyways.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We're here.
We're here. We're back.
And hopefully we can get this one edited. Mm-hmm. And it works. If it doesn't work, I might nosedive off the balcony.
Everything's trial and error. Mm-hmm. We have to figure it out. We'll figure it out. Eventually. I feel like we're figuring it out right now.
We are.
Look at that.
It's figured.
Yep. Figured out. Anyways, welcome to Four Boobs, One Brain. We're your co-hosts. I'm Chris.
I'm Shay.
And yeah, I don't really have much to say. You want to just dive right into this?
What are we even talking about?
I was thinking, because you had just mentioned 2024 season comes to an end. Reflections on 2024.
Boy, do I have... Okay, yeah, let's go. This is Four Boobs, One Brain. Our last brain cells floating around here somewhere. Let's try and find it.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet you, glad you came too. Like your style and you know you got moves. You spit game and you...
We really gotta stop putting these on the chairs.
We really do have to stop putting these on the chairs. Or Rain's ass needs to stop being put on the fucking chair. That's what I'm saying. She was licking herself on the chair. That's crazy. That was good.
Thank you.
That was real good. Oh gosh. See, that's a whole new addition to film.
Visual.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so excited about it.
I'm actually
because
really
we're
pumped.
way funnier when you can see us.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out if you can see us.
But like watching the Basement Yards podcast, like I want to figure out how to get our podcast video on Spotify.
Easy.
I would love to. I know that I haven't really looked into it, but there was an option. It was like, hey, like for creators, put your video. I'm sure I could find it somehow. We can find it somehow.
Yeah.
But I wish the Basement Yard did that, and they don't do that.
No, they don't.
Which is kind of
To
aggravating.
be fair, we were doing a little research the other day.
The other day.
And I saw how YouTube is actually the biggest, obviously Spotify, Apple, and Google are
but
like
YouTube.
but YouTube is the most streamed podcast.
No, because I mean, it's easy to watch, and I feel like YouTube, I don't think it's as big as it is, because it's not like I had a YouTube era.
Same, yeah, and that's just like not a thing anymore.
No,
because
but I mean, like,
what is his name? 4-minute videos.
David Dobrik?
Yes.
Okay.
Miss David Dobrik.
Dude, what a fucking era.
I used to when I was depressed, like that's past. When I was depressed, no, actually, I used to curl up in a ball all day and lay in bed and watch David Dobrik videos on one after the other, after the other, after the other.
You know what's funny is I never really was into David Dobrik. I understood the idea, and I understood I like vloggers, but different style of vlogging.
That's fair.
I wanted to watch the 30-minute long.
See, I didn't like the 30-minute long ones because I couldn't keep up. My attention span's way too fucking. Which is ironic because I would sit in bed for hours and watch it.
Which is also ironic because I do have ADD. I know you do. You're just undiagnosed, but you do. There's no way you don't. There's no way you don't. I've been diagnosed.
I know.
With
I left the dishwasher open for 4 hours the other day.
We've talked about that, OCD, being a kind of like a crutch for the ADD type thing. I don't really have OCD. It's just it helps the ADD type thing.
Right.
But watching a 30-minute video, I've had a good attention span for things that I've wanted to have a good attention span for.
That's fair.
And in 2016, me as 15-year-old girl watching fucking Alicia Marie and all of these other. Alicia Marie was huge for me. I don't know if you know who.
I don't know who that one
She was. I was a big one of those what I got for Christmas haul, morning vlog,
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah. I wanted to be one of those girls too.
checks.
It's a good thing my parents never gave me a camera or a phone.
That's fair.
I'm so grateful for my mom not doing that.
I only had one of those YouTubers that I want, like that I was like watching. I can't think of her name now. Bethany Mode.
You know what's funny is I wasn't a big Bethany Moda girl either.
That's weird.
I wasn't. Bethany Moda wasn't my thing. Alicia Marie was. Her friend Mia, I forget her last name, but they were like best friends.
Okay. I
liked their videos. Obviously, it's a YouTube community. I still would like to say I'm a part of.
Ooh, I don't know you say that. I don't know you say that.
Not because like he not talking about it. Why can't I?
Fair. Fair.
So, but Cody Co.
Yeah.
Fucking Cody Co.
There was a girl, Jenna Marbles, I was for a little bit. But there was a girl, she still does YouTube videos. I know there's been some stuff about Jenna Marbles that's come out.
No, I actually have no idea what's going on with Jenna Marbles.
Okay, well there's a girl called, or I don't know her name. I can't remember her name.
Get your hunchback ass.
Okay, don't come over here.
No. Stay on that.
No.
No. Stay on that side. Stay on that side. Stay on that side.
Stay there.
Stay.
Sit down.
Don't move a muscle.
Rain, get your happy little ass.
Y'all can be my cat one day. She's just not exactly.
No, she's not.
She's not camera ready. Like she thinks she is, but she's not.
There was this girl that does, like, get high and like make a costume with me. Have you ever watched her?
The one where she eats the edibles?
Yes.
Yeah, that girl's funny.
Yeah, she does the edibles and then she'll make herself like it.
Yeah.
Or fucking The Grinch is one of my favorites.
I have seen her and like her boyfriend's like always downstairs or something.
Yeah, and she'll like run downstairs. And then Brandon Ferris, which I don't know if you know. Brandon Ferris.
Rain.
Give me the goddamn bowl.
You guys, my cat.
Guess what? This trash can. Yep, I just threw all that good food away. Nothing in there for you to munch on now.
My God, I've had to put my cat on a diet before. I would. I don't know. Hold on. She's not like overweight, but like it's getting to be unhealthy.
Oh God.
But she eats baby's food and she like hunchbacks over into baby's food and like, oh
she
my
does.
God.
It's horrible.
Yeah, like God, there are issues. Anyways.
Brandon Ferris is what one of the last times that I smoked weed, like actual weed, flower. I had to like put on sensory videos, Brandon Ferris videos.
Really?
100%.
I don't know who Brandon Ferris is.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, like same vibe as like Cody Co, I feel.
Dude.
But more like, I don't know, like there's a video of him eating a tarantula. Bro, it is so fucking funny.
Okay.
He's so funny.
She's like sensory overload.
No, because I could just like
gonna put on like calming videos.
No, but he's like, he opens it in his car and he like tries to pull it out, but like obviously it's like a freeze dried fucking tarantula.
Oh, it's freeze dried.
Yeah. He's not eating it live.
You never.
But he like tries to pull it out and he like throws it around his car. It's so funny. He's so funny.
That's funny. Big Cody Co and Noel Miller. And now I don't even know who Cody Co is. He's
Snake.
Fucking gross. Anyways.
Fucking pedo.
Noel.
Sorry.
I still love Noel.
So far.
So far,
so good, I guess.
It's not really.
We shall see.
But another one I really liked, and this is me having brothers, PewDiePie.
Yeah, that checks out.
I loved, if there's any YouTuber I watched more than anybody else, like I was a big Jeffree Star fan. Have no idea what he's doing now.
Really?
Yeah, I actually really like Jeffree Star.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't really like Trisha Paytas. I liked James Charles for a bit.
Yeah.
Nikita Dragon, like that era.
Trisha Paytas just really aggravates me because because of the role that she plays on David Dobrik's vlogs. Because she's really irritating on David Dobrik's vlogs.
Yeah, I mean, her videos are kind of irritating in general.
Yeah, her voice is fucking irritating. Yeah. She's like an alright person.
Yeah, no shade. Like, I don't really have anything against Trisha Paytas. It's just not my cup of tea to watch.
Right.
But out of all those YouTubers, PewDiePie is one that I can say I watched from like a young age, like a whole lot older.
Wow.
I loved PewDiePie.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's like a comfort video for me. Like, if I'm ever like down bad sick or like really brain numbed and like need a bit of something to revive me.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, it's like very like last
Hail Mary.
Yeah, Hail Mary, last resort, but like
it'll make you feel good.
Mm-hmm, it'll make me feel good.
Interesting.
Specifically his old videos though. Yeah. Do you remember I don't know if you ever played this. Do you ever remember the game Slenderman?
Oh yeah.
Like, did you ever play it?
No, I remember it though.
I played it.
Yeah, that checks out actually. Yeah.
That game was terrible.
Yeah.
I used to like shit myself playing that game.
Yeah, I can imagine, because you're also like not like you're not like a scaredy cat, but like I feel like something like that would traumatize young you.
It would. Well, I also was obsessed with horror movies as a kid. Like, horror movies was my favorite genre of movies. If I was watching anything, I didn't fuck with rom-coms, didn't really care for like family movies and like Disney movies. I wanted to watch horror movies. The scariest you could fucking find. Like, what
was the first scary movie you ever watched?
Oh, the first one? Dude, I don't remember the first one, but I do remember the one that like really fucking did it in for me.
Okay, what was it?
Believe it's not The Neighbors, it's The Strangers, but specifically the unrated version. The unrated version, that was like a whole different movie. My brother had it on DVD, and like I watched scary movies, and he was like, "Oh, you think you like scary movies?" And I was like, "No, I do. I fuck with," because I had seen like Conjuring and like all those. I liked going to watch them in theaters because it was a lot more thrilling. To like
You are a psychopath.
I never said I wasn't. I never said I wasn't.
The first like horror movie I ever watched was Saw.
Yeah.
And I was like max 8 or 9 years old. Fucking scared me fucking silly. I was terrified.
Saw didn't really scare me.
I wasn't like scared, but the jump scares in it.
That's what I like.
See,
in order to be scared, it needs to either be an incredibly realistic situation to where it's almost more of a thriller at that point. With just
like really, a psych thriller.
Yeah, type thing. Or jump scares. Like, you need to spook the fuck out of me. I have to get scared.
I fucking hate jump scares.
Yeah, they're not great, but it's the thrill. It's, you know.
It's the thrill.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? Like, I understand when people don't like horror movies, but you know what I don't understand? When people don't like roller coasters. Like,
I can get it.
Okay, I get it. You fear for your life. Like,
No. See, I don't even get it on that aspect, because like you just watched how many people in line before you go. Get over it.
No, get over it. I mean, granted, things happen.
Things do happen, but the aspect that I understand is like the motion sickness and like the heights of it.
That's fair.
I don't have either of those. I don't get motion sickness, and I'm not afraid of heights, and I'm not really feared for my life.
So it's a great time.
Except for when we were at fucking
Wait.
When we were at
over Texas?
Yes.
In Arlington?
And like they were using a ride that 2 people just flew off of like 2 days prior.
Guys, I don't want
onto the fucking highway.
We're gonna say hypothetically, because I don't exactly know how factual this is.
I mean, they had signs.
Did they have signs?
Yeah, there was a sign posted.
Well, I don't want a lawsuit, so I'm going to say there was no signs. I have no idea where this came from. Don't know how this got there. I have no idea where this came up from. But we were under the impression, hypothetically, that when we were over at this amusement park, one of the rides we had went on, we didn't find out until after we had got off, and it was like a really shaky ride, and it's right next to the fucking highway. Like, first of all,
shaky
Texas
might have been an understatement.
Yeah, no, it was definitely bolts were loose.
Obviously,
screws were loose. But apparently somebody had like flown off, and I think they were still in their seat. Like, I think that was the crazy part. Or something
I can't recall if they were still in their seat or if their seat belts
yeah, or just like maybe that's what it was.
I can't
like
remember.
It unclipped, yeah.
But they like
projected
flew
on
flew over the fucking fence over the greenway.
Mind you, that
onto
fence,
the fucking freeway.
that fence is literally just so people don't get in. Like,
I know, yeah, it's like a 6-foot fence. It's not like there's like a safety net like baseball has.
It's like a Top Golf fence.
That would be smart. They should do that.
Idea. Top Golf fence and maybe just some like foam underneath. You tried.
I'm sure your lawyer would love that, actually. If you have an amusement park, and nobody has an amusement park, but if you own, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you design amusement parks, little fence and some foam, give me credit.
It's fair, yeah. No,
your lawyer would eat that shit up.
Eat that shit up. They really would.
Eat it up.
They really fucking would. That's actually hilarious, though. My thing is after getting off the ride, I was like, dude, what a shitty way to go out. Like,
it wasn't even that great of a ride.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you just like rode the craziest ride. It was the thrill of your life, and at the end you got thrown off, and you're like, well, this is, I guess, the best moment I could have. Yeah. Like, fuck yeah. Like, it was like the ride kind of sucked. We're people that have to ride every single ride when we go somewhere in order to get the full experience of our money. I will make use of every single ride.
Yeah.
I will. Strategically. I'm like, this one has no line. This one has a line. Go fucking.
Yeah. I think that day we only rode like maybe 3 of them twice or 3 times.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Mm-hmm. And those were the good ones.
One of them I was like, I'm about to throw up on. Didn't get on. It was the ride there.
Oh, yeah,
I think it was like the Iron Rattler.
Yeah.
Or Iron Rattler.
Yeah.
I think.
The one that looked like it was made out of wood.
Yeah, we had just eaten like chili cheese fries and shit, and that was the first ride that we were like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go get on this. And then like up in line, I was like, look, I don't know if I'm like slightly nervous and this food is not helping, but I felt like I was gonna keel over and die.
We also had drank the night prior.
We did.
Barely
we had not slept. We didn't sleep.
Left town at like 4 a.m. to drive to Dallas.
Had so much Red Bull. So much Red Bull.
It was a horrible situation.
It was like 115 degrees outside.
No, yeah, that is a day that I would probably never.
It was July
relive.
in Texas. Yeah, it was July in Texas. I literally almost passed out from fucking heat stroke. They have like outside restrooms, Kate. Like nothing's indoors and necessarily in an amusement park. And they had the restrooms, but it's obviously covered. The tile was colder in there, so I went in and laid on this nasty ass floor at the end because, God. And you know what we did after that? Drove 2 hours home.
Yeah.
Or like 2.5 hours, I think.
Yeah, it was like,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That was an absurd.
That was a 20-something's idea. Like that was
For
like,
sure.
I'm not gonna have that idea again.
No, I would never subject myself to that ever again.
No, we decided at midnight the next day that we were gonna go to this amusement park. We did this, mind you, because the Six Flags that was closer to us, it was raining in our area. Like it was raining all weekend and it was 4th of July and we all had off and we were like, dude, we are not going to not be able to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
And so we ended up
driving to Dallas.
Arlington was sunny. So we were like, fuck it.
Yeah, I would never subject myself to that.
No. That was so fun. The fact that we did that.
Yeah.
Like we don't do shit like that anymore. I won't even go pick up a fucking furniture off Facebook Marketplace.
No, because
they're like, it's an hour away. I'm like, too far. Too far
and you might kill me. I'm
good.
Too
far, you might kill me. I'm not about it. But like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours in Texas, I feel like is nothing.
No, well, it's also 2.5 hours when you're going 95. Relatively is nothing. I mean, you're still driving 2.5 hours going 95. Like it's a longer distance than a regular 2.5 hours.
But you're making a fucking
move. Like you're moving.
Yeah. No, the ride wasn't that bad on the way back. I feel like I did fine driving.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad. Except whenever we had to get out of Dallas.
Yeah.
If you guys have never seen the Dallas highway systems, whoever designed that needs to be put in jail. Throw them in jail. Because those things are insane.
Yeah,
it was insane.
They were pretty insane.
There was like this one part of the highway that like wrapped up like Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah.
That was
I don't
crazy.
think that was a highway.
It was something. All I remember is fucking.
It was a parking garage.
No, that was when we went to Cancun. This was definitely the day that me, you, and Kaylee drove back. There was like some fucking, it came around. I remember fucking praying to God because it was in construction.
Oh.
It was in construction and praying to God because there was a drunk driver in front of us.
Yep.
We were fucking behind this motherfucker. The highway was packed and it was
like 2 lanes.
Yeah, it's like 2 lanes. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, nobody, please. No, that was worse than the amusement park. So much worse than the amusement park. That was crazy.
Okay. Are we going to do our 2024
reflections? Why not?
Let's go for it. You want to start?
Well, when I brought up the idea, I didn't really have one in mind. But
okay.
2024. So glad it's over. One, that's the first thing I'm reflecting on. Thank God that's done.
Pretty bad.
It
wasn't bad. When I was making that collage earlier, I was sitting here and I was like, I feel like we didn't give this year enough credit. Because it was rough. But we were having fun.
We're having fun, but I also spent like all my summer not having fun until I went and saw you for summer. Like,
that's true. You were not having a good time.
No, I wasn't. It was a very, I'd say for me, internal year. Like, there was so much learned, but I felt like I, in a way, almost learned nothing. Like, I was learning so much and I wasn't seeing it in front of me at the time.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you never do.
No. Not normally.
No. But it seemed like such a stagnant year. Such a fucking stagnant year. But at the same time, when I think about, like, we worked the U.S. Open, the Phoenix Open.
Management.
Yeah, waste management, not the U.S. Open. Two different things.
I don't know where the U.S. Open is, but it's not here.
It's not here, and it's not that. But when we worked the Phoenix Open,
yeah,
and that was a long time ago. It feels like that was fucking forever ago.
I looked in, so making that collage.
Yeah.
I realized that I went to Oregon in January.
Uh-huh.
Worked the Open in February. What else? There was something else. In March. We were doing something in March. Fuck. I was literally looking through the photos. I was like, damn.
February was
we were busy.
San Diego.
Yeah, we went to San Diego. We went to Costa Rica.
March was we had gone to some spring training games.
Yeah.
We worked the Innings Festival.
The Innings Festival, that's what it was.
Yeah.
April, we went to Costa Rica. May, he who shall not be named was
Voldemort
here.
came into town.
Yeah. Voldemort was in town. There was something else that happened in May too. There was a couple things that happened in May. June, I left for Oregon. I spent the summer in Oregon.
Yeah, June I started in Texas.
Yeah. And
then came back and locked down for like 2 months.
Yeah. July, you came to, end of July, yeah?
August,
okay. July, I was still in Oregon. But yeah. August, you came to Oregon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was it September? Mm-hmm. September was all about finding a new apartment.
September was all about finding a new apartment and working because neither of us had worked all summer pretty much.
No, yeah. I don't know if I would call that like 2 months of trying. Yeah. I don't know if I'd call it a waste of time. I don't think it was a waste of time.
I don't think it was.
I think it was just very telling.
Yeah.
But like.
She's trying a new occupation.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Before anybody starts making this up. I was trying a new occupation and training in a new occupation after getting licensed for one while trying to get licensed for a whole different occupation at the same time.
Yeah.
It was working like 1 or fucking 2 days a week.
Like actually getting paid.
Yeah. Fucking scraping by. Just like trying to hustle and grind, and that just.
Especially during the summer here is crazy.
Honestly, like, yes. Also, I feel like I would rather do it here in the summer. Because, like, there's not much money to be made here in the summer anyways.
Yeah, but, like, the fact that you made it work
financially in
the summer.
That's a good point,
Only working a couple days.
Yeah. No, that was tough. That was actually not my favorite time. But I wouldn't call it a waste. Oh, no. Trying a new occupation. Just kind of learned.
Because you learned a lot.
Learned a lot about a company.
A company.
A single-year company. Learned a lot about myself in that time. Mm-hmm. That was a good, like, shutdown time. I feel like the past year and a half, like, year 2023 and 2024 was such a individual time, which I think was good. Needed. Very much needed.
It was the move.
It was, yeah, no. Dude, so much happened after we moved.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really like all of 2024. We got here in
September.
Yeah, of 2023.
2023. Yeah.
And then spent all of 2024 really living here.
Yeah. Wow. We've even said that in the last 2 months, we feel like we've lived here more than...
We like actually have friends and things. Like we've met people.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many, but we don't have a lot of friends. But I feel like 2024 was a lot more of like finding myself, or at least beginning the journey to.
I agree with that.
And
I think that was...
I figured out I can paint.
Yeah.
I'm not too bad at drawing. If I really know what I'm drawing, I'm not that creative, but
yeah,
that's cool.
It's not the problem. Oh.
No.
It's the fact that you know how to do it.
It's not the problem. I'm not the problem.
Right.
New Year, same me, because I'm not the problem.
Then we moved in October.
Oh my God, and it's like I blinked.
Yeah. November, my dad came to town.
November, your dad came to town. I started another job.
You started another job in November. December, my mom came. And here we are 6 days into January.
Blinked. I really do feel like that past year went by
really fucking quick.
Fucking insane. It was August, and I was like, hold on, everybody slow down.
It also does feel, though, like working the open feels like it happened 2 years ago.
It does.
But going to Costa Rica always actually does feel like it happened 2 years ago, too.
I know. I was even thinking, I was questioning, and I was like, what did I do on my birthday this past year? Like, what did I do? And then I was like, that was the only time we left the country. The only time.
It was the only time. Normally we do it more often.
Normally we do. We do like to travel. We're very grateful for the opportunity to travel. But then, like, yeah, the only time we left the country was Costa Rica. I'm, very grateful to say that. That's not me.
Same.
Like, trying to, we leave the country all the time. That's not what I'm talking about.
But we do, like...
We made it a thing to not fucking stay where we're at, okay?
Yeah,
and we were determined.
We also have, like, people be like, oh, you travel. And we're like, no.
No, yeah.
I feel like that's the first time I've actually owned that we travel.
Yeah, because I feel like to travel, like, that's an act. You gotta, it's like the same thing. Yeah. Like, you can't afford something if you can only buy it once.
Right.
It's like, I'm not traveling if I've only went a couple places. Like, I'm not a traveler,
exactly.
You know?
Correct. We've been a little more than a couple places now.
No, yeah.
I think we can own the title now.
No, yeah. We can, travelers. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Another badge.
Add that. Traveler. That's what my bio is going to say. Traveler. I'm kidding. No, but 2024 was a very big learning year. And as I've been on social media, I've seen it's kind of been that way for, I feel like, mostly everybody. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to speak for you, but I know that I've seen a lot of people being like, this year wasn't really a year, like, no. But it was, a lot of people had learned.
Yeah. I think it was definitely a good learning curve. I think that also 23 and 24, the age that we are now, is also a really big learning. So I don't know if it was the year or just our age.
I think we just got like double whammied.
Yeah, honestly, that very well could be. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think about whenever I talk to my mom about COVID, and she's like, it's literally when all of this was happening. When COVID went down. Okay. Yeah, I was like losing my fucking marbles because I had like just moved out of the house like not too long beforehand. I'm like just signed fucking an apartment lease. I'm like putting myself through school, getting ready to like really set my life up, and then like pulled out from underneath my feet. I was like explaining that to her one day, and she was like, it's not that bad. COVID isn't that bad. I'm like, 1, you're getting a stimulus. 2, you're getting my stimulus, bitch. Okay. And you're not even getting as much because of my age.
Yeah.
I did not mean to call my mom a bitch. That was a joke. I did not mean to do that. Well,
beep it out.
Yeah. Make it even worse.
I love my mom. Said.
No, I love my mom. But no, like that, that was a fucking learning year.
Yeah. No, yeah. Weren't you just having this conversation?
Yeah.
On the phone?
Yeah.
With how, yeah.
People had kind of taken COVID differently, and like
it was either like the best years of your life or I wouldn't say that it was the worst per se for me. I think that COVID traumatized me in a lot more ways. Like, I think that because of COVID and like the tornado, it scares me to not have like because like right now, no stockpile. Like, I don't have a backup plan right now. I don't have like anything. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, like, it scared me that way. But it wasn't a horrible, like, time, I guess. Because I was still working. Because I was working at the mental place. The mental.
Yeah. No, I had lost.
Wee-woo place.
Yeah, the place we work at isn't the place that stays open. It's not an emergency
not
place.
essential.
Some people might think it is. Some people even told me it was. They were like, I didn't know what to do when this place shut down. I was like, wow, that's a problem for you. I didn't know what to do, but that's because it pays my fucking bills.
Yeah.
But
and I think that is the sole reason that it didn't scare me the same way. Like,
no, dude, that
I did. It was like a little terrifying because we didn't know what was going to happen, but I did still have my job at the time.
I was also terrified because the living situation I was in, my brother had done like some king shit and put my sister-in-law's name only on their title of their home. And she kept a job because she sells homes. My brother was a chef, and so he lost his job. And because they were going to help us out, and only like, they were going to like, I forgot what it was, either where they slowed down payments or like cut them in half or like, you know, definitely no like repercussions for things like that.
Yeah.
For missing payments.
For rent?
Yeah, or for mortgage. They couldn't do that because it didn't look like he paid for the house. So while no one's in buying a house, my brother lost his job. We're still paying the same amount of money for the house. I can't put in rent. Hold on. My brother struggled putting in rent. So like, it was like, that was a big fucking losing the job was asinine. And then having to try out jobs, I think that's what sucked about it more.
Yeah, trying out the essential jobs that you could. Didn't have at hand.
Dude, stupid. What I could get into, I was, grateful for the opportunity to do it, but like, that sucked. And then, mind you, also at this whole time, it's taking Accutane. I don't know if y'all know what Accutane is, but that shit's fucking depressing. Don't know what it is? Look it up. Shit sucks. Fucking sucks. It's so bad. I'd never do it again. I could turn into a cyst, and I would never fucking take that shit again. My whole body could be a cystic pimple, and I would never take that shit again.
That's fair.
Ever. But that was a tough time. And just like the experience that people had. Like, my mother still had her job, and she got stimuluses for the kids and for her, and I didn't get a stimulus. It was just,
she got yours?
Well, so she got, I think, a portion of mine, but it was a lot less than the number. I think it was like $2,400, or there's a few different stimulus checks.
Only like $600 each time. Mine was the first one was more. But
yeah, I think a little bit was different.
Mine wasn't as much.
But I never got. I think it was $1,400 was the stimulus. Which who's fucking surviving off 3 months with a stimulus?
$1,400.
You guys so fucking.
I mean, like, appreciate the help, but like.
Look, you guys.
Did you really think that was gonna help?
We're already trillions of dollars in debt within the country, like as the country.
You might as well give me what I need.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, because it was also based off I think it was based off partially of like what you really needed.
Yeah, your like income or something.
Yeah, but I didn't get anything because my mom was like, "You're mine." I was like, "I technically am not." She's like, "But you're gonna be, because it helps me out." Guess who it helped out now? Nobody. Nobody. We're both fucked. Both of us. But that was wild. That was wild. And then Texas, the economy reopened like fucking 3 months later.
Yeah, you were saying that on the phone. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was.
That is crazy.
So it wasn't that long, but like there wasn't much help from the state of Texas.
Yeah. And
they opened the doors to things.
Yeah.
For a while, it was like per establishment, but we like really ripped into like 25, 50, 75, 100% capacity type thing. But like
Oregon definitely was shut down for more than 3 months.
Yeah, I believe that.
For sure.
Oregon doesn't have their head up their ass.
I can't recall exactly what it is, but they also didn't help anybody out. Like, I mean, low income families, they very well could have. But like people getting like SNAP and stuff, EBT.
Yeah.
But no, actually, because at the time I was getting EBT. So, where's my extra check?
Okay, Grinch. Where's my extra check? That was good.
Thanks.
Good.
But anyways, no, yeah, we were definitely shut down for 100% for at least 6 months, I feel.
Whoa. See, 3 months made me want to do heinous things Like, I also, God.
There was also no, like, light at the end of the tunnel during COVID.
No.
There was no, like, you didn't know when it was going to be over type thing.
No. And, like,
you were just...
Yeah, hoping and praying. And I feel like it's acceptable more to talk about this because of the fact that this is all kind of, like, pretty much said and done.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's been over, and I feel like the talk about it's over now, so might as well put my 2 cents in at this point. But whenever, I've always been, like, vaccinated with everything, like, literally everything. My mom always had me vaccinated. I still get my flu shot, like, pretty good about it. Never had issues with anything. Never really been sick like that. Never had the fucking flu. I believe in vaccines. I do. And literally ever since COVID happened, all I did was pray that we had a fucking vaccine. Like, pop up, show up. I need my life to go back to normal. I also was on a time limit. December, I was about to start a whole new life. Fucking an hour and a half away from where I lived.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I did not have the funds. I did not have the facilities for that. Things were not going my way. Car payments late, insurance late. I just stopped paying insurance. Fucking flat tire. Didn't know what to do about it. Dude, it just had no money. Whew, dry. But I had prayed for a fucking vaccine. And then the day I saw that they were, like, testing one and one was about to be released, I said, fuck no, I'm not taking that shit. It's like, I'm not doing that. Too soon.
It was really soon.
It was really soon.
I'll admit.
It was really soon.
It was. I still don't have it, but that's just because I don't get vaccinated.
Were you ever, like, vaccinated? Did your parents ever vaccinate you?
Yeah, I mean, I had to be in school.
Fair. That's a good point.
Yeah, they kind of had to do that. Yeah, it wasn't
show
like
up with rabies.
You know, yeah. It wasn't really like it was really. They would have done it regardless, but it wasn't really up to them.
That's fair. Know? That's fair.
No, it wasn't until I moved out of the house, of my dad's house, that I was like, why would I waste my time? Why would I waste my time and do that?
I only did it because I would go to the doctor.
Well,
exactly.
So I've only lived outside of my dad's house for like, I think, well, no, I had probably gotten, well, no.
Well, yep, no.
I know that I did not get vaccinated my junior and senior year in high school because I just didn't go to the doctor those 2 years because I didn't need to. And I was fucking 17.
She doesn't believe in 6-month checkups, y'all.
Listen, I don't even get me started with fucking healthcare. I can't. But, Oregon does have free healthcare, but I digress for people that are, anyways. I did not get vaccinated those 2 years. I think I got vaccinated the year after high school because I remember going to my doctor's office that has been my doctor's office since I was a little baby child because I could walk to it from my house. Mm-hmm. And so I remember walking there. So I don't know why they wouldn't have given me a shot. Like, I'm not going to, like, refuse. Like, they're like, hey, you haven't had your flu shot in fucking 3 years. I'll be like, yeah.
Stab her up.
Give me
That's
one.
what my mom used to say. She used to be like, go ahead and stab her.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm down for the vaccines. I am down for it. I don't really care. But I just, especially since moving, I haven't had a healthcare, which flu shot and your regular shots are actually free. So you can go anywhere, get those.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go to, yeah, fun fact.
Walking around here vulnerable like that.
I don't know. I feel like I've gotten less sick as I
believe that. Building the immune system on its own.
Yeah, my immune system is fucking Hulk.
It's true.
I only got COVID. Well, no, I got COVID twice.
I never had COVID.
Technically, I never tested positive for COVID. To be fair, one time did I lose my scent and I knew I had COVID, so there was no need to test.
That's not something that really happens with every type of sickness.
No, like I literally ate a bite of food and was like,
isn't
that's not good.
A virus you can't. That blows my mind.
The other time I just assumed I had it, but I never lost my sense of smell or taste. And just never got tested because, I mean, I didn't have health insurance. Like, what was I going to do? Go to the hospital? And be like, hey, I think I have COVID. I'm going to pay you $80 fucking to test if I had COVID.
Hell no.
I'm not doing that.
Dude, COVID tests were like fucking gold to receive at some point.
They were. I drove to fucking Kyle once to get a fucking COVID test.
Yeah, that checks out. I had to drive from San Marcos to, I think it was Buda, to drive from San Marcos to Buda, which is definitely closer than driving like fucking.
Yeah. I was in Round Rock to fucking Kyle. No, actually, it might have been Budo, to be honest with you.
I could see that. It just things, I don't know what, like, I had a lot of my appointments over there, especially whenever I needed like COVID tests or things like that.
Yeah, now we have probably 7 or 8 COVID tests in our fucking
great timing, guys.
Pantry.
Great timing, guys. Fucking phenomenal timing.
We're never going to use.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really happen.
No, it doesn't really happen. But it does blow my mind, though. Because talking about, like, conspiracy theories, when people are like, oh, the vaccine's going to turn you into a zombie one day, and, like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It does. I guess so. Whatever. What are we going to do? Change it?
Right. You already make... Too late now.
I don't know what to tell you. But not ever having the vaccine, and then never actually testing positive for COVID.
Mm-hmm. When I had been around you and had it.
Yeah, and that's what's weird. Like, you had been around me, you had it. Never... I had been sick at times, and when I was sick and I thought I had COVID, I never tested positive. I'd taken multiple tests. Even though I was like slightly feeling like I was going to get sick, I tried it, never tested positive. But like possibly being asymptomatic is also low-key crazy. Mm. Like, what if I was just one of the spreaders?
You probably were.
And just like never knew. Like, I just never had symptoms of it, and I just was COVID somewhere just bouncing around in my body, and I'm just fucking like throwing it on everybody.
You probably were.
That'd suck. Sorry, guys.
Oh, well, too late now.
Yeah, what's done is done. But I think about that and the conspiracy of like the vaccine turning people into zombies one day. I feel like if we ever did have a zombie apocalypse, that wouldn't be the reason why.
No, I also don't think that we're going to have I think the last option we have for death is a zombie apocalypse.
You think so?
I think AI is going to take over far before that.
Oh, God. I'd rather take the zombie apocalypse.
Same.
I would so
I literally saw, okay.
At least they die.
The guy that invented AI, I watched an interview with him. You're going to freak out.
Okay.
I'm going to freak some people out.
Okay.
He quit. At Google, I want to say. I could be wrong. And he quit, and he was an interview of like, why did you quit type stuff. And he was like, because people don't know what they're doing with AI. Like, it is far more powerful than we think it is. We need to stop using it. Like, we need to stop using it. And he was like, this was like a couple years ago. And he was like, the interviewer was like, why? Like, what is it? And he was like, we are the smartest, like, humans are the smartest thing on the planet. And quickly, we're not going to be.
We're about to create a smarter version of our brains.
Yeah. And he was like, anything AI that has like AI in the software can come up with an explanation, a reaction, so much more goes on in their little noggins, even though they ain't got noggins, than ours could ever fucking compute in a split second.
Yeah, because you don't access like 80% of your brain.
Exactly. And they not only are accessing 100% of theirs, but 100% of everything that we've ever come up with.
Multiple different people.
AI just, like the new Microsoft, can't think of the name of it, but it just came out with like that parallel universes and stuff exist, and like time hopping and
NASA,
things like that.
Confirmed.
Oh no, I was talking
parallel.
about I don't know.
It was NASA.
I'm gonna scratch that because I don't know enough about it to talk about that.
That's a good one to talk about.
What?
The
NASA
confirmation of parallel.
Well, it was this new chip that Microsoft designed, and it's an AI chip, and it confirmed something. I can't recall what it confirmed. Anyways, that's why I'm not going to talk about that. But
Okay.
But the guy was going on and saying how they're like quickly going to become the smartest thing on the planet, and humans aren't going to know how to react with that because we've always been the smartest, and they're going to take over.
We're not.
It's going to take over.
Yeah, we're not going to know.
No longer going to be number one on the.
We just created number one.
Yeah.
Look at us go. Are you fucking kidding me? I honestly don't really use AI too much, but obviously I know that it's become in our...
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. It's become a part of our software. Like,
yeah.
Every app now has like an Ask AI, like blah, blah, blah.
Google. Bro, I wish Google would fucking yank that shit. I
hate it. Or Instagram. That. Instagram was the one that pissed me off the most. Like the search bar, I can't just search on my own accord. Like, why am I asking my Instagram search bar for advice right now? Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, they have toned back on that one a little bit.
Have they? That was, get the fuck out of my phone.
Yeah, because when they first updated it, it was like you could not search anything. You can now go in and search though.
Yeah, I know, because the only way I could search anything was if I hit my actual keyboard search button and not like the. Yeah, that's fair. They have definitely calmed down on that, but I don't like. Have you seen those exercises where it's like? Part of me wants to try this, but it's like you ask AI, like what. I don't know if you ask it or then you tell it to write it like 2025 like vision board through Chat GPT.
This is what I want to do.
Yeah, this is like where I want to be. This is what I want to do. Like write me like a diary of like what a day in my life looks like. That's what it is. Like a day in my life. Sounds like a really cool experience. I don't know. Kind of freaks me out a little bit.
No, I don't like the whole Chat GPT and shit.
No, it kind of freaks me out. Okay, well, hold on now, because we had just mentioned about NASA finding a parallel universe. These are things I also saw on social media, and there's a reason why you don't believe shit that you see on social media.
This is fair.
But I looked it up. Nothing within the first few, like, type things. They could have. I don't work at NASA. But apparently it says, like, NASA has not found a parallel universe. Okay, stop. That NASA has not found a parallel universe. Claims making the rounds on social media are not based on new scientific findings, but are instead a disordered interpretation of older research.
Yes. I did know that it was from older research that they recently released.
Because I think, like, there's a 2020 article that I just, like, scrolled by that was, like,
yeah, they released it more recently, but the like paperwork is from the like 90s or 80s or something.
I personally do believe that a parallel universe
I believe it
exists.
I really want to figure out what that Microsoft chip proved. I really cannot pull it from my
Gonna get it yourself.
Little noggin. Can't do it.
Be a detective.
But anyways. Huh?
Be a detective. Get the chip yourself.
Dude, it's like the look up the Microsoft AI, like new Microsoft AI chip.
Microsoft's new AI chip is called Maya, which
is a custom-designed AI accelerator chip developed in-house to power cloud-based IA workloads, particularly for large language models and generative AI tasks, aiming to reduce reliance on other AI processing systems.
It was unveiled at Microsoft's Ignite event.
That little chip
gonna fuck your whole life up.
Is gonna fuck our whole lives up.
Don't get the chip.
I mean, they're not like producing it. They're doing it for their own corporate gain. Like they're going to use it, but I think that it's going to backfire.
That's actually terrifying. Mm-hmm. We're going way too hard with this AI thing.
I don't like. Okay, everybody thought we were gonna have flying cars. Why can't we just go to flying cars? Why can't we just make flying cars?
Why didn't we just give the people what they wanted?
Flying cars. That's all I wanted.
That's it.
That's literally all I wanted was a flying car. You could, if you're giving me some like fucking AI fucking shit on every single social media platform. I just want a fucking car with wings, please. That's it. Why do we have to go so hard in the paint about AI? Nobody fucking wanted that.
Nobody wanted AI.
Who the fuck asked for that?
AI is also terrifying.
Everyone asked for flying cars.
Everybody did ask for flying cars. Everybody did. Like AI though, seeing like there's obviously AI like edits whenever you go to like those like photo editing apps, like you can AI tune your face and stuff. And then there's like having AI entirely make a photo of you.
Yes.
Why y'all doing that? Like, I've seen a lot of people AI their headshots, which I mean, like, I guess a good idea. Like,
Yeah,
really convenient. Really convenient. Maybe, you know, I'm just lucky to have a photographer best friend who I'm like, hey, if I need a fucking headshot, like.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah. But AI is crazy. And y'all thought Facetune was bad. Bitches out here looking rubber. Slick as fuck. It is crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. I feel like it's completely distorting humanity.
It is.
Phones are also completely distorting
Phones
humanity.
fucking guess what? We did. Okay, I don't know if we mentioned fucking New Year's resolutions.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, we did do a New Year's resolution though. Our New Year's resolution was to not be on our fucking phones as much.
We did.
Although we're trying to content create now, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go.
No, but I feel like it makes us, you know, lock down on our
Focus.
time there to focus on
We
what's
gave
important.
each other parental controls on iPhones.
Yes. We did.
Utilized those a little bit.
We did.
And we traded phones and put a lock on each other's phone.
We did. Actually, I highly recommend.
It's worked so well.
I haven't been kicked off yet,
Neither
but I
was
also
I.
know
Never.
that like we're starting filming and like this is something we have to have our phones like available for like content creating, and eventually we'll end up doing more work on it. But like also I just knowing I can't unlock it.
I'm really, really, really stingy with my time on it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm aware that I'm spending time on it.
aware. Like if a video is not entertaining me, skip.
Like knowing
I
like
cannot waste my time on here. This has to be like good shit.
this is bathroom break only shit. Yeah. Like I gotta.
No, yeah. The last couple days I've woken up, gotten on my phone for like 15 minutes, probably max, and then the rest of the day won't get on social media. And then at night I'll get on social media, which it might be worse, but
Yeah, probably.
I should probably utilize my time during the morning, but
Yeah,
or
but just
during
having
the
a
day.
screen in front of your face at night isn't good anyways. And
That's true.
we watch TV and like while we're also sitting here and being like, you know, media and phones are fucking distorting humanity, which is true.
We're also a victim of it.
Yeah, we're consumers. Okay?
Tying all of those topics together, I saw a video of a girl being like, COVID, like we say that COVID shaped us or that we all have a phone addiction, and it's because of COVID. Like we all got locked down. We all couldn't talk to each other. The only way that we could communicate or have any sort of entertainment was our phones.
Yes.
And then now we all have phone addictions, and everybody's like, all of our kids have phone addictions, blah, blah, blah. And
Yes.
it's like, it wasn't our fault.
No, it really wasn't. And I mean, granted, we didn't fucking create the phone.
No.
We didn't fucking create
All
the
I
phone.
did was use it.
All I did was fucking use it. Like, and the same people who are like, you need to get off that phone. Well, who bought it for you? Did you supply them the phone? Raise an iPad child and then start screaming at them when they're an iPad child.
Facts.
But I didn't say it.
I think that as our generation is coming into fucking having kids, can we all please vow
Yes.
that we are not going to have iPad kids?
Can we collectively agree to get rid of the iPad kids?
Please.
Like,
Please. Please.
and I hope the iPad kids grow up and they're like, well, I shouldn't have been an iPad kid type thing.
I think they're so unaware of the space around them that they're not going to even notice.
No, they're unaware of the space. Like there's something about that light and the blue light and the way it processes through your fucking eyeballs. Like the neuroscience behind using the iPad is more of the reason why I don't.
No, exactly.
Like it's not even like, oh, it's not okay in social settings or like that. Like no, that shit's like cinching your child's brain, and so it's like emotionally regulation. Like they don't know how to emotionally regulate. They can't comprehend emotionally regulating.
And
quick dopamine. Like
yeah,
I won't want to. I have a problem with quick dopamine.
Yeah,
I don't want to raise my kids to.
No, though, like kids that are iPad kids and all of that, they literally don't know how to be bored.
No.
Like
They don't know how to use their brain.
Don't know how to be bored.
To solve the issue of being bored because the iPad has always solved it for them. So just give me the iPad.
Yeah.
Just give me the iPad.
Then I won't be bored.
And I understand it's not those kids' fault by any means.
No, it's definitely the parents' fault. Don't raise iPad kids, please.
Yeah, please. That's all.
Please.
Please. That's all I ask. That's all I want. Because, like, serving iPad kids too. I'm like, oh my god. Like it is
Serving
rare.
iPad kids is the worst because the mom will be like, "Tell her what you want.
Tell her what
Tell
you
her
want.
what you want.
Tell her what you want.
Hey, focus. Tell her what you want."
I have shit to do, lady.
Yeah, come on. Just tell me the motherfucker wants chicken nuggets.
Yes.
And let's move on with our goddamn
Let's
day.
move on. Maybe some mac and cheese and fries. I don't know. Let's pick it and go.
Please,
I have
quickly.
things to do.
Like,
put your iPad down. I don't want. Now they're having.
Look
a whole
at the
conversation.
lady and
Yeah.
tell her what you want.
He's fucking irritated with me.
He's
hates me.
irritated. You're irritated,
Everybody's
and I'm irritated.
Take the fucking iPad away.
Take the iPad away and just tell me that he wants chicken tenders.
No,
Please.
there's
or
no way.
or
There's no way. And
you
I know
both are one.
it's so much easier to let your child be an iPad kid because it is very just like
100%.
But also like,
Can we not?
if my mom did it, I know I can do it. Like if I didn't, my mom didn't let me have a phone for a while. Like when my dad got me a tablet, my brother got me a phone when I was in the 5th grade. Bought me a phone, gave it to me for Christmas. He bought it like he bought a plan on it for just like a couple months, just to like start me out. It was actually really sweet.
Like minutes.
Yeah, like type thing. Second I opened that bitch, I got maybe about 30 seconds or 30 minutes of like running upstairs with it and trying to play on it for as long as I possibly could while my mom fought with my brother downstairs before that bitch got dumped in the trash. Yeah, I didn't get to keep that gift.
She threw it in the trash.
She didn't give it back to James because she didn't trust James not giving it back to me. So, yeah, that bitch went in the trash. Nobody had access to it anymore. And that was just like you should have made that purchase, which I understand. It's her kid. Like, it was also like.
It's 2 months. It's literally 2 months.
No, taken away. And it wasn't
Just
even
let
like
her
one of
have-
those like phones. It was like a touch screen and you could flip it over and like slide it up and you had a keyboard type thing. Oh my God, I was so excited about it. I was so fucking pumped. That was the best Christmas gift to this day I've ever gotten. Well, no. But it's at the time,
No, 100%.
it like changed my world.
No, yeah, you're like through the fucking roof about it.
That started the feud between my mother and I.
Checks out.
No, I'm just kidding. But that, and then my dad, like 2 years later, got me a Galaxy tablet. Mm-hmm. And that was like my best fucking friend. I did mind you, everybody in my class, like already, like there were so many, had iPhones, or like other types of phones. Like there wasn't many kids who didn't have phones.
Yeah.
Like the first person who had a phone was when I was in 4th grade, and it was one person. She had like a flip phone type thing, and then 5th grade you had like iPod started really like the iPod touches started coming out. Like everybody had something to do. Mm-hmm. I did not have something to do. I held on to that fucking Galaxy tablet like nobody's fucking business. Nobody's business.
I did have an iPod Touch.
Dude, those went crazy.
They did.
I wanted one of those so bad. I wanted one of those more than a phone.
I want to know what happened to it. Like I still to this day have no idea where it is.
The Bermuda Triangle took your iPod Touch.
It actually, like I actually think it did.
It very well could have.
The first one, I can't remember how I obtained. I think that I like begged my parents for. And they were like, if you can scrounge up $50, we'll do the other 50 because they were like $100 at the time. And I think that that's how I got my first one. And then my second one, because I had broken it. Because, you know, they were so fucking easy to break.
Fragile.
Fucking
fragile. If you had an iPod that wasn't cracked or scratched, that's brand new.
Yeah, exactly.
You got that shit yesterday.
And so I think the second one I had to either... No, I think I saved up all the money myself for that second one. Because they were like, nope, you broke it. Shit out of luck.
I mean, they got a point, though.
Oh, yeah, no, they definitely had a point.
They got a fucking point.
Definitely had a fucking point.
It's very fair. I will say I'm pretty grateful that I didn't have much. Mm-hmm. And even at the time, it's not like what it was then, like how it is now. Mm-hmm. Like they're two very different... social media wasn't even approached the same.
No.
It wasn't in that.
I would honestly, even now, I think that as like 7th or 8th grader, I would still let my kid have an iPod Touch.
Yeah.
No cellular use.
Yeah, no
It's just an
cellular
iPod.
use,
Like
just
you can
Wi-Fi.
download music. You can use it on Wi-Fi. Go for it.
Yeah. I also feel like when social media came out, maybe this is just because like I do have nieces and nephews and like Peanut doesn't really care about... Like, I don't hear her talk about social media.
I definitely mean in that time frame.
Oh,
I definitely mean in that time frame.
You would let your...
Yes. Now with the way social media is set up now, absolutely not.
No, and I wouldn't I'm pretty sure she doesn't have an Instagram or anything like that. If she did, she would follow me.
Yeah.
And it's smart of her mother to make sure that she didn't. But my mom didn't want me to, and I went around it. Mm-hmm. Like, you had to have one type thing. I didn't even have a fucking phone or anything to have an Instagram, and I had Instagram accounts. I used to make them on my friends' phones and then go on their accounts whenever I was with them. And you're a fucking G for that, by the way. You're a fucking G for that. Thanks.
Yeah.
But now, she doesn't really care. I've never heard her about having one. She's never gone behind my sister's back to have one. And so I think the individuality aspect of this generation is that it's created, and that this generation I feel just has naturally. I feel it might not be as big of an issue whenever we have kids if as long as they're not their friends at school aren't people who have cell phones and have a dire need to have fucking Instagram, they won't care to be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Everybody at my school gave all the fucks.
Same.
All the fucks about having
Same.
one. Everybody had to have a fucking Instagram and a Snapchat and anything. Kik and Uvu. And
Kik went crazy.
Kik is still, in my opinion, one of the greatest apps that has ever existed in this entire life.
Fucking crazy.
Kik was a chef's kiss fucking app.
Kik, iFunny, Vine.
iFunny. Oh, Vine. Nothing tops Vine. No. But I will say I think Kik is
oh, for sure.
Up there.
For fucking sure.
Kik, oh my God. Oh my God.
Kik was...
The memories I have on Kik.
Same. Oh God.
Kik was so good.
Horrible fucking platform for a child to be on.
Horrible platform.
Same with Uvu.
Uvu was a horrible platform. You know what was really bad? I don't know if y'all ever had a thing like this in school, but we did. SimSimi.
Why does that sound
Am I about to unlock your brain? Oh my God. Am I about to unlock your brain on camera? Oh, I hope so. Simi.
Wait.
SimSimi.
No. You are. Pause. Show me a picture. Show me a picture now. Oh my God. This is the original AI.
Yes, this was the OG AI with SimSimi. I don't know if you and your friends went crazy for SimSimi, the people at my school went for SimSimi. And it was shit. Oh, this is probably really loud. Sorry, guys.
Holy shit.
Did I just...
Yeah. This picture.
Yeah.
Unlocked a memory I didn't even know I had.
Yeah, screenshot that. Insert photo. Yeah.
That's insane.
SimSimi, dude. I don't know why.
Wow.
But there was a sleepover I had with a group of girls growing up, and I'm gonna be honest, the group of girls that I was friends with in early middle school was not necessarily a group of friends.
Yeah.
They were just a group of girls.
Right.
And I wanted to be friends, but we all were not, obviously. Like that. But we all had a sleepover at one of the girls' houses, and her mom was super fucking cool, so boys got to come over during it. My mom did not know that.
Those were the best moms.
They really were. Moms. They really were. I think
obviously they had some other shit going on because I would never allow that. But
the parents she ended up going to bed. We all stayed up. I think a couple ended up staying the night. And I'm pretty sure I was in 5th grade.
Okay, 5th grade's a stretch.
5th grade, 6th grade. Well, at the time, I feel some parents had the idea. My mom had older kids. This person, I don't think, has older siblings. I can't remember. I don't even know if she remembers this at all. I still we follow each other on social media, but I don't know if she would remember any of this. But we had a sleepover, and we had stayed up playing SimSimi. And when I think about that now, that's uncomfortable. Because it, when you're a kid and you're just very curious about everything.
Yeah.
I also hung out with the fucking class clowns of...
That's fair.
So the shit that was talked to with SimSimi wasn't hi, how are ya?
Yeah, that's fair.
It wasn't like that. And I am just glad that is not surfacing. It's still active. SimSimi's still a thing. Yeah, you can still... Because I think a month ago, I don't know why that unlocked in my brain, but it did. But SimSimi is still an active website that you can talk to with.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Oh, and now it's like conversations with characters. Oh, this looks like it's definitely more directed towards like a corn website. Loki.
Let me see.
Like I just clicked on simsimi.com and it's like experience a new world through conversations with others and just like it's obviously.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it is now, it lost its like, it got popular with kids and then it was like, okay, what are the conversations mostly like with SimSimi? And then whenever they went downhill, they just redirected the entire website.
Honestly, branding.
Yeah.
The marketing team goes
Charming romantic male lead. A romantic heroine full of excitement.
We can't stop now.
This is crazy.
Oh, Lord.
That's fucking wild.
That is fucking wild.
That makes me think, okay, Snapchat.
Yes.
And Snapchat was like obviously meant for.
Snapchat needs to go back to what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Can we petition to have best friends again? I want to see who these motherfuckers are talking to.
Yeah. It's
So
toxic.
bad. So bad.
Toxic.
Bro, you remember that?
Oh, absolutely. You could like see.
You had 3 friends. You could have your 3 little, and you could not put them there. They had to earn their spot, or they were demoted. Oh, that was my favorite. Fucking God, the drama.
The one that really like, whenever they turned it into you like certain emojis represented like, oh, you guys share a mutual best friend,
Right.
or like there's like a heart that was like one of your best friends is their best friend, or like something like that. Dude, Snapchat, I used to like a lot. And I think if Snapchat fell off the way SimSimi did, they probably would have done something along the same lines. But it didn't. Everybody loves Snapchat.
Yeah.
And so they just turned it into like 24-hour Instagram.
Yes.
And
That is exactly what they did. Stories were still a thing in the old one, right? Were stories a thing? I feel like they were.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since I've had a Snapchat, I know I could,
Do a story.
yeah,
Right.
post on my story, yeah.
Yeah. No, when you like, when there was no messaging, it was only pictures. You could only do 1 line of text. Oh my God. What an empire.
There was no fucking like forever unlimited or like loop or bounce. It was literally just what it was.
It was a fucking picture. There was no filters.
10 seconds.
10 seconds max. You couldn't change the time, actually. It was just 10 seconds.
Yeah.
There was no filters. Bro, what a fucking... Like, you couldn't go into chat, save in chat.
No, there was no save and chat. You couldn't save anything. Screenshot.
And they would notify you.
Yep. Pulling the whole, like, you got somebody else's phone to take a picture of what somebody else sent you.
The amount of pictures that I have in my laptop
That are like that.
from, like, 2013, 2014, maybe, that are like that. Probably earlier than that, to be honest. But that are literally my phone that took a picture of a Snapchat of one of my friends' phones.
Toxic. FBI.
That was the best fucking form of social media this generation will ever and has ever seen.
I will say that was like that era of social media, even on like Twitter especially. God, love Twitter. Not so much X, but love Twitter.
No.
But even Instagram, like that was our prime. And I know they technically make more money and do better now.
For sure.
But that was the fucking prime of social media.
Hashtags.
Oh.
The fucking insanity that was the fucking filters on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh my God. Or like the bordered photos.
Yes.
Bordered fucking photos were crazy.
God.
That is wild.
A fucking time to be alive.
Like it was whatever. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah,
Posting,
you
everybody
posted
posting memes.
Oh my God.
No aesthetic to anybody's pages.
Remind me to tell you about this, the hashtag thing that I just mentioned, because I have to show you on my phone. It pertains nothing to the podcast, so you guys aren't missing out. But I need to show it to you after this.
Okay. Perfect.
No.
Wild.
What a fucking time to be alive.
What a fucking time to be alive. Shut her down.
Let's do it.
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
I'm starving and our food's been ready for an hour and a half.
It's been ready for an hour and a half. We started making dinner at noon today, okay? Slow cooking. Got a Southwest chicken ranch Frito bowl thing going on in the crock pot over there. Oh my God, I'm actually so pumped.
Chicken Southwest ranch chicken bowl. Okay, guys.
Okay, we hope y'all enjoy.
Yeah. Hopefully this video makes it on the fucking shit. Hopefully we can figure it out.
Hopefully we will figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
But
we'll figure it out.
Anyways, yeah. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Love y'all. Bye.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet ya, glad you came too.